It's me in the daytime. I'm back with more Spiritomb. I'm tired. I've I've been awake for um a few hours, but I'm still very sleepy today. But I figured maybe streaming will wake me up a little bit before I have to mod later. Allegedly have to mod later. I have not gotten confirmation on that. But we here. We vibing. Hello Zoe, I see you are here. How are you today? This is gonna be a very sleepy stream. Cause I'm a sleepy boy. Yeah. Also, I changed my stream avatar to a Kabutops just because I felt like it. I forgot how cool Shiny Spiritomb is. Yeah, it's fucking sick. I've been wanting to do Shiny Spiritomb for a while. And I just did not have a Spiritomb to breed with. So I spent a little bit of time, like, last weekend just playing a little bit more of the DLC and doing the Spiritomb quest. Which was super annoying, by the way, to do. It's like, to get Spiritomb, you need to, like, go into online mode and talk to 31 different people, like, online. And there was, like, no one in the area. I ran into, like, 5 people. And it was super weird because, like, I was trying to find my way around to see if I could, like, find people to talk to, and I don't know the map super well, so I kept getting lost, and then I, like, couldn't find my way back to the tomb. It was super annoying. I was like, this is much harder of a quest than it needs to be. But I did it, and then now I have a Spiritomb to breed with, and I was not prepared for how long the hatching cycle would be, but that is okay. But we here. We chillin'. I'm like very, very sleepy. I have tea here for my throat, and the honey tastes bad. I don't know what it is. When I went to the store yesterday, I bought organic honey, and I know that honey can taste different based off of, like, the flowers that the bees make the honey from. But I don't know, something about the honey that I got just, like, tastes bad. So I might need to, like, go buy more honey, but I was very disappointed. I made tea today and it do not taste good. You're also sleepy. Boo, what time did you wake up at, Zoe? Because you're plus 2 hours from me? Honestly, I forget time zones so easily. I don't remember if it's 8 p.m. for you now or 9 p.m. for you. But it would make sense if it was, like, late. Or did you, like, wake up wrong also? Cause yeah, I fell asleep at, like, I think I fell asleep at, like, maybe like 3 a.m. And I slept and I woke up this morning at like 7 and I really had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at like 2 or 3 p.m. I've been awake since 9 a.m. It's 8 p.m. here. Yeah, so that makes sense that you're tired. Like, you have reason to be tired. You've been awake for 11 hours. Been awake for like 3 hours. My brain is still waking up. But hopefully I will be more awake before I have to mod later. I do not know what Larry's gonna be streaming. but he sure will be streaming something. Also, my tea is like cold now. Which is, I know the purpose of like drinking tea for your throat is that it's supposed to be hot. Like, hot beverage is supposed to be good for your throat. And here I am drinking cold tea with gross honey in it. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for. I don't foresee myself streaming like right up until Larry starts, but we'll see. Chloe, hello! Welcome, welcome. You're on lunch break. Very nice. How are you doing? How's your day going? How's work? I'm tired. We're talking about how I'm tired, and Zoe's also tired, but Zoe's been awake all day. Oh, Smooth Tab, how are you? Welcome in. How are you? We've all got little stream avatars. Oh yes, so I did mess with stream avatars again last night, and we should have gens 1 through 5. I didn't see anything after Gen 5 when I was looking for more Pokemon avatars, so that is all we get, I believe. But that unlocks many, many more Pokemon for us to play with. Good, just tired from being out all day. Very nice. What have you been up to today? If you don't mind me asking. Sounds like you were very active today. Chloe, you're also tired? Yeah, super valid. Oh my god, Zoe! Rayquaza is huge. You had to go print stuff, but you forgot the USB when you first left. Oh no! That is super annoying, that sucks. Hopefully you got to print everything that you needed to, and you stopped at the anime store. Ooh, very nice. Did you find anything cool and fun to get? Hopefully, yes. I don't think I've ever been to an anime store. I really, I've never been into anime. I've watched a little bit of anime, but it's just, like, never been my thing. But I have lots of friends who are, like, super into anime. You got some MHA figures. What is MHA? You gotta talk to me about anime like assume I know nothing. That's what that's like my standpoint on anime, is that like I literally know nothing. Oh, My Hero Academia. Okay, I'm familiar with that one. I vaguely know that one. Ah, sorry, you're Spiritomb. But you're not my Spiritomb. That's cool. I think I remember Achievement Hunter talking about My Hero like a while ago, so I like vaguely know about it, but I've never seen it. The only anime I ever got into was Haikyuu? Volleyball Dudes. Oh. I don't think I saw that one. So like many, many years ago, I was friends with someone who was super into anime, and they tried to make me watch like a lot of anime, and I would like kind of watch it with them, but also sometimes I would fall asleep while I was watching it. I think they made me watch like a soccer anime, and they had me watch like there's an anime about like Buddha and Jesus like that live in like a frat together or something. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, they had one episode where they talked about it. My roommate got me into it at the end of last year, and it's nice since there's a lot of merch. Yeah, I know My Hero is like one of the big ones. Like I hear people talking about it a lot. It sounds like it is very, very popular. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow just like I could never just get into anime, and I know there's like so many different animes out there. But I have a ton of friends who are into anime. I'm wearing a My Hero Academia shirt right now. There you go. You guys both know about My Hero. Yeah, I'm just a total like anime nobody. I don't know anything. I know about like some of the big ones. Like I watched some of Oron High what is it, host club, and like I liked the plot of it, but I just like couldn't, like it didn't grab my attention enough for me to keep watching it. I watched like a few episodes. Or on High School Host Club, yeah, yeah. I changed it from the My Hero Academia shirt I was wearing, so now I'm wearing an Invader Zim shirt. Oh, very nice. I love Invader Zim. What's interesting is I did watch some Invader Zim back in the day. I didn't watch it as much as I watched like some of the other shows that I was into, but there's so much of Invader Zim that I don't remember, and I want to go back and watch through it because, like, of all of the shows I watched as a kid, for some reason Invader Zim has just like fully escaped my memory. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Yeah. I find it hard to get into anime. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, I also just like don't really watch much TV anymore. Um, it's hard for me to like get into new stuff these days. Or on Steam Song Slaps. I only vaguely know it. There was a fanfic that I used to read like back in high school that took a lot of tropes from Or on High, and and like that's kind of how I got to like learn about it a little bit. And then a friend had me like kind of watch it, and I watched a good few episodes, and I just kind of was like not. I was like, this is cute, but like I don't care to continue watching it. I don't want to get too deep into anime since I'll probably end up derailing the whole combo. Oh no, go ahead. I totally do not care. Um, we are simply chilling today. I really don't have much to talk about. Again, I've only been awake for like 3 hours. My enthralling conversation earlier was that I made tea and it's cold now and the honey tastes bad. And that's it. That's all I was talking about before. So please go ahead and talk about anime if you'd like to talk about anime. I've been into Lupin 3 lately, but that means I keep derailing every combo I'm in. The hyperfixation hits hard. Yeah, I know what that's like. What is Lupin 3? I'm going to guess, just based off of the name, I'm going to guess that it's about werewolves, just from the name Lupin. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. I want to know. One of my fave K-pop groups just did an anime opening. That's my contribution to the combo. Oh, very cool. Which I don't remember which K-pop group is your favorite, Zoe. Because there's so many. There's a streamer that I watch now and again who, like, at the beginning of their stream for like the first like 15 minutes or so, they go and they just watch like K-pop videos with their audience because those won't get DMCA'd. Now Lupin 3 is a thief and he and his crew steal stuff. It's a really old anime. The name Lupin is based off of the lupine flower or something. Oh, interesting. That sounds kind of neat. I like tropes about like thieves and stealing and sneaky mischief and shit like that. I think I've mentioned before that I do some like roleplay writing, and I have a character who's I have a couple characters who are thieves, which is also like when I play D&D or like want to play D&D or play any sort of like MMORPG where you get to like pick what like class you want to be and stuff. I love playing rogues because I like the whole like thief concept. It's a lot of fun. They had a 3D animated movie released a couple years ago, which is very pretty, but the anime is a bit goofy and I really like the dynamic of the main characters. Oh, that sounds fun. That's cool though, if it's a really old anime and they just came out with a movie like a couple years ago. Like, that's pretty, it must be a really good anime then if they, like, continue to make content about it, you know? Like, if, I always, like, think that when it's like, oh, this old show or whatever is getting revived or they're making a movie based off this old show, I'm like, wow, it must be, like, a really good, like, series then if it's, like, still getting attention, you know what I mean? What am I doing? I'm really hoping that they make more 3D animated movies. Yeah, that sounds very cool. There's like so much stuff when it comes to animation that I would like to know more and like get into. Um, like even like what in just talking about like animated movies in general. Um, like Studio Ghibli, I have only seen a few Studio Ghibli movies. I've seen Kiki's Delivery Service. I've seen Howl's Moving Castle. I think that's it. I think those are the only Studio Ghibli movies that I've seen. Um, and I want to watch more. I just haven't had access to them. Like I know they brought Studio Ghibli to Netflix, but it was like only for like Canadian Netflix and like European Netflix, I think. Like not to the US for some reason. Um, I just have very distinct memories of going to Blockbuster with my mom and my brother and renting Kiki's Delivery Service because I think we watched it like 2 or 3 times. And then for some reason we just never checked out the rest of the Studio Ghibli movies. Like, I don't know why. I saw My Neighbor Totoro in a theater and it was lovely. See, that's one of the ones I want to watch. Like, My Neighbor Totoro and Spirited Away, like those are the 2 big ones that everyone talks about and I've never seen them. And I want to. And I feel like as someone who really does like animated movies and watches a lot of like cartoons and like I am really into animation, like it's dumb that I haven't seen more Studio Ghibli movies considering like what a huge cultural impact those movies had on like animation and stuff in general. There's a Lupin movie directed by Hayao Miyazaki before he made Studio Ghibli. Oh really? Interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, that's interesting. I never heard of Lupin, but it sounds like Lupin was like a very big thing. And I'm just not familiar. Oop, pardon my loud tea noises. It's called Castle of Cagliostro. It's on Netflix, at least here it is. The English dub is a bit weird since they were having copyright issues with Lupin's name in English. Oh. Interesting. Is that like... Well, yeah, I'm curious, like, how, like, they're having, like, copyright issues. They call him Wolf. And I'm like, oops. That's very funny. That, I don't know, for some reason that reminds me of, Spiritomb. I don't remember if you're familiar with, Star Kid musicals, Team Star Kid, because they did a musical about Aladdin, but in the style of Wicked. Anyway, and they like got the name Aladdin and they got the name Jafar, but they couldn't get the name Princess Jasmine because that is the name that is like owned by Disney, and so they just call her Princess the whole time because they legally weren't allowed to call her Jasmine. But everything else is from like actual like folktales and stuff, you know, so that's so funny. But yeah, that sort of stuff is always very like interesting to me. I love hearing legal loopholes. Yeah, same. it's like okay, they're having this one very specific problem, like how do you get around that? And how do you make it sound like there's nothing different or wrong, you know? That's very funny. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I wish that I was into anime more, or that I knew more about anime, just because I have so many friends that are into anime, and there's a lot that they talk about, and it seems like such a huge, like, community to be a part of, in, like, just for specific shows and stuff. Kind of like that one with Phoenix Wright and Herlock Sholmes, yeah. I remember, I think Larry was talking about that a while ago. I think I saw like a Tumblr post about that, like way back in the day when it was a thing. You know? That's like so funny to me. Yeah, because I think that was Larry that was talking about it a while ago. But it's just so like silly. It's like, okay, you know exactly what they're referencing here. It's just like, yep, change around a couple letters. That's it. Let me, yep, I did it again. Move some of these eggies around. I think I would have learned how to manage my boxes better by now, but I haven't. Okay. I want to watch, but my coworkers keep talking to me. No worries. If you just are lurking, like, that's totally cool also. No pressure. The Blu-ray of that 3D Lupin the Third has some nice behind the scenes of the animation where they just show the finished stages, or the finished steps for a few shots. It was all stuff I knew since I went to 3D animation school, but it was neat to watch. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I love when they show behind the scenes stuff like that. Tell your coworkers to follow the channel. Yeah. Smooth tab with the backup support. Appreciate you. Yeah, I love seeing shit like that. Like, you know Leica? I'm sure you know Leica, the people who do the claymation movies. Absolutely love them. And they always have, like, at the end of their movies, they always have, like, like, you see the process of them putting it together. They always make, like behind the scenes stuff. Which I just love seeing, like, how that works. Like, how much work goes into, like, claymation and, like, setting it up. Jen, hello! What time is it for you right now? Because I forget what time it is for you on that side of Australia. 11 a.m. Okay, yeah, I thought it was morning. I wanted to say good morning, but I didn't want to sound like an idiot in case I was wrong. But it is still morning, so good morning. How are you? Did you just wake up? Etc., etc. We're talking about, like, animation and anime and movies and legal loopholes. But yeah, like, Leica is, like, such a cute, it's such a cute studio, and I think I remember specifically, I think it was the Box Trolls movie, where they, like, had a whole thing at the very end where it was, like, them putting it together, and they were like, look, if I just dance around like this, that's gonna take someone like a week to do. It's, like, very silly. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm watching Luca again and working out what I want for lunch. Ah, very cool. I'm wagging my finger at you for being up since 4 a.m., but you know, it happens, and I'm not really one to talk because my sleep schedule is also very fucked up. Luca, what a cute looking movie. I have not seen it yet, but I've seen so much about it. I think I'm just gonna watch it, because I was supposed to watch it with M, you know, my mod M. We were trying to watch it together, and Disney Plus is fucking stupid. You know, I will go on a rant about this in a second. Technically, I have to legal loophole my own username to Smooth Tab sometimes and still think that I'm trying to sneak smut in there. Yeah, I feel like, Smooth Tab, when I first saw your username, I thought it was Smut Tab, and I was like, what is that? Or, like, Smut AV. I was like, what is that? And then you were like, no, it's Smooth. And I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, let me go on a rant about this for a hot second. So my friend and I wanted to watch Luca together, right? Em and I were gonna watch Luca together. And Disney Plus has that group watch feature where you're supposed to be able to watch movies with other people who have Disney Plus who have the same titles available, right? So obviously you can't group watch with someone who doesn't have the same movie available in their region. But the way that they choose, or the way that they, like, put group watch on movies is completely random, apparently. They said that group watch is not meant for international use, and it's not, like, they don't have any specific way of deciding which movies will and won't have group watch, because we've watched a couple movies together with no problem on Disney Plus. I ate that fucking tree again. We've had, like, no problems watching a couple movies on Disney Plus together. And then we tried to watch Luca and it wasn't working, and then we tried a couple other titles and they did work, and then some of them didn't work, and we, like, reached out to customer support about it, and they were like, oh, we haven't seen any issues with Luca yet, and we, like, went through this whole thing, and eventually they were like, oh yeah, group watch isn't meant for international use, so, like, sometimes it just doesn't work. like, what the fuck? Especially for, like, Luca, which is supposed... It's, like, their big new movie, which they're promoting everywhere. Like, why would they not have Group Watch international? Like, either have Group Watch internationally for every movie, or don't have Group Watch internationally for every movie, and then everyone would be upset. So, like, why would you not have Group Watch available for every movie? That doesn't make sense to me. I was, like, so... Evan and I were both so pissed about this. Everyone except for me when I made my username thinks it's slut. That'll happen. Sometimes you just, like, make a username and then people are like, what? That's ridiculous. Right? Isn't that fucking ridiculous? We were, like, so fucking confused. We were, like... Because we had watched, like, Em and I do, like, movie day every morning. Or not every morning. Every Friday morning. Sorry. I'm speaking out of my ass. We do movie morning together every Friday morning. And, we watched Into the Woods together. We watched... What was the other thing that we watched together? Well, we watched Into the Woods, we watched Raya, which is technically a new release, because it's not Premiere Access anymore, so now it's free to watch. We watched Raya together, like, a couple weeks ago. And then Luca wasn't available for Group Watch. It was like, what the heck? And so we tried a couple other titles, like Hercules worked. We tried The Sword in the Stone. It didn't work. Like, what the fuck? I got an Oreo Thins sample and it feels like a hate crime. Oreo Thins are an atrocity. Let me tell you why. Also, that was Spiritomb number 69. Nice. Yeah, fucking Oreo Thins are, should be illegal. They're just, like, too thin. Just eat regular Oreos, you know? There could be different movie centers in different countries. Disney tends to plan their movies around that a lot, like having LGBT rep easy to cut out, and that could be why Group Watch be the same thing if you tried to watch it in different countries. Yeah, it was just super weird that, like, I don't know, cause we watched other movies together, it wasn't an issue. Like, Luca doesn't have anything, like, explicitly gay in it, but, like, also, you know, M is in Norway, and I don't think they have those sorts of censors out there. And it doesn't make sense, because, like, I'm in America. Luca is an available title that we have, and Group Watch is available for Luca in America. M is in Norway. Luca is available in Norway. Group Watch is available for M in Norway for Luca. And yet, we both have Group Watch available for the movie, and it just doesn't work. But we could go to another movie that has Group Watch on it, and it might work. It's completely random. It just doesn't make... Like, we wrote to them and asked them, and we were like, what is the deciding factor here of, like, which movies do and don't get Luca? Like, when the movie first came out, we tried to watch it, like, the day that it was released, and we were like, okay, this is a brand new movie. Maybe it's not available because, you know, because it's a brand new movie or something. And then we, like, came back to it 2 weeks later, and it still wasn't available, and then they were like, oh, yeah, sorry, no, it's just not available. Like, some movies have it and some movies don't. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It could have different versions, so, like, some movies' news reporters are different depending on what country you're in. Yeah, potentially. I mean, it just, like, felt very weird to me. We were just like, we just want to watch this, like, gay merman Italian movie together, you know? But we're probably gonna have to watch it separately, just because of all this bullshit. Just very, like, disappointing, you know? Because I think the other option would be to, like, be on a Discord call together and then, like, be watching the movies, like, separately, and just, like, be, like, hoping that we started the movie at the same time and be reacting to the same stuff at the same time. But, like, you know, even when you get down to, like, Disney's Group Watch and, like, Netflix Teleparty in general, like, that shit also isn't always like up to date, you know? Like we watched Brokeback Mountain. Was that last week? Or no, that was 2 weeks ago. We watched Brokeback Mountain 2 weeks ago. Um, and it wasn't like we weren't watching the same thing at the same time, even though we were using the Teleparty app, which is made for Netflix. Like somehow I got way ahead of where Em was. It was just super weird. You could screen share from someone's computer, maybe. I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure they have like things to stop people from doing that. Like I'm pretty sure they like catch if there's like a screen recording or a screen share going on, like in the Disney Plus app and stuff. I know there are like sites that we could use. Like there was some like movie share site that I've seen some of like the Achievement Hunter Discord communities used before, which I think we also used for like our Christmas movie watching Larry's last year, where it's like the site streams the movie, but this like the Netflix or Disney Plus app just reads it as like a regular like IP address, so they don't think that any like screen sharing is going on there. So we could try something like that, but that is like difficult and takes a lot of time because you don't get a like guaranteed you don't get a room guaranteed like right off the bat. It's like you have to hope that that like the room won't take a long time. Otherwise you have to like pay for a room to be able to stream it like right away. I've seen with like movies I bought on Google Play, they just don't show up on screen sharing apps, so it's just a black screen. Disney Plus probably has something like that, but there's probably something out there that can do it. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a risky move though. Like I feel like those sites are smart enough to like flag an account that they see trying to screen share, you know? And I'm sharing like Disney Plus with my family and I don't want it to be like blacklisted, you know? But yeah, it's just I don't know, I just thought it was so dumb. No money's machine. Is it not working? Did the slots thingy not pop up? Fight, fight, fight. But yeah, that's my Disney Plus rant. You know, we were talking to customer service and like hard to be. We like each made like a complaint, like a formal complaint, I guess. They were like, "Oh, you can like report suggested changes here," and we were both like, "It's so dumb that group watch is only available sometimes internationally. Like it doesn't make sense." Oh, Jen wins. Good job. Yeah, but that was just like disappointing. So it's like, you know, Em and I have a bunch of different movies that we want to watch, and some of them are Disney Plus movies, and now we have to like go through and see if they like actually work or not, you know. Why does my butt already hurt today from sitting in this goddamn chair? But yeah, it's just a little annoying thing, especially in COVID times. Like surely they would want more sharing to work. Exactly. Yeah, like they didn't release Disney Plus with Group Watch, right? Like Group Watch came, I think, at the beginning of this year, last year, I don't remember. But it was a whole thing that they like just introduced, and like you think they would like, it makes sense to me that like, oh, Group Watch wouldn't be available if both parties don't have the title or if group watch just isn't available for this, like, you would think that if like the film was different or something, then they just wouldn't enable group watch for the film. Zoe wins. Good job, Zoe. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I was just so pressed about it. Em and I were just both so pressed. I just got all worked up about it. Um, but there's really nothing that can be done there. So I haven't seen Luca yet, but I really want to see Luca. Um, it looks really cute. Oh, Lo! Hi, friend Lo. How's it going? What is up? How are you? Seb streaming? Yeah, I'm a streaming boy now. Um, I just started streaming like last week, I think. Sniper Boom 420. Could someone help me? I need 2 more Pokemon for Dex Vullaby and Ludicolo. I might have Vullaby and Ludicolo. Let me see if I have those actually. Because it's been a hot minute since I checked here. The explosion is so gruesome. Yeah, it is very gruesome. Ditto is struggling today. I know, Chloe. What's going on with you? Let's see. I do have a Ludicolo, Sniper Boom, and let me check the other one. Oops. He said Vullaby. And I don't believe that and I do not have a Vullaby. I do have a Ludicolo, Sniper Boom, if you would like a Ludicolo. I don't mind giving mine away. It's not a big deal. I just seen it on Twitter and you happen to be live now. Yeah! Yeah, I don't normally stream during the daytime, Lo. I've been streaming like super late at night. Maybe have the stars. Yes, I will feed you, my children. Yum yum yum. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, Sniper. If you would like to trade, I can trade right now. I super don't mind. 45454545. Okay. Let me do a trade. I totally do not mind helping people with their Pokedex. My chat is also way ahead of the stream. Oh, really? That is weird. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn like what the oh, you know what? I don't think I went into online mode. Hold on, that is my bad. Let me cancel this and try again. Sorry, I like forgot to go into online. I had to refresh my stream to get it in sync. Maybe try that out. Let me try refreshing the chat. Hold on. Okay, so I refreshed chat. Sync 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yeah, let me know if it's all like fucked up, cause I don't know what's happening. Okay, the delay GP less. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. My internet. Oops, my internet might be a little weird today. I always have like a lot of delay when I'm looking for folks to like when I'm like watching folks and like wanting for Larry, for example. Okay, let me check that this is you. Sniper, can you please confirm that- okay, you are James. Awesome. Let me do my search. There you go. Oh, Sniper thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, and no problem. Shiny luck. Yeah. Well, good luck with your Pokedex. Sorry I didn't have Volibee to give you. I don't is Volibee. I don't think is in the main dexes. If it's part of the DLC, then I haven't finished the DLCs yet. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I'll take your lead card. That is all that I've got for you. If you do need help with anything else with like the main decks, let me know. Otherwise, the DLC dexes I have not finished yet. I'm going to disconnect from the internet so that my maybe it will help my thing. Oh, Gen 1, go Gen. Oh, you want to fight me? I'll fight you, Chloe. Accept. Oh yeah, see I'm getting very okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm getting like a little bit of a delay like with my bot even. So that's interesting. Yeah, I was trying to look at the way that other people handle like having bots for like stream avatars and stuff, and it seems to be that they just like make another Twitch account and mod themselves and then use that as their bot. So I might do something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I've been murdered. I exploded real bad there. For 0 coins. Put that egg back. I did. Okay. Yeah. What was that big battle prompt that we did yesterday? That was ! Battle Royale. I don't know if everyone has access to that command, but you can sure try it. Seb turned into a firework. I sure did. Yes, I think only I have access to Battle Royale. But let's do a Battle Royale. Like, why the fuck not? Here we go. Big ol' Battle Royale for y'all. Oh, nope. But yeah, I do also want to go through and like do the DLC later. You're so small. Oh, yeah, Drifloon is pretty tiny. But also you're like floating, so that makes you like tall at least. Did I fix my boxes? Go me, go. It's just like so like entertaining for me to watch. Oh. I'm dead. Oh, Sniper versus Chloe. Oh. Sniper going for the health pack. Chloe, I think you're in trouble. Oh, Chloe, you're very much in trouble. Run, Ditto, run! Oh. Did you? Oh, I think you picked up that health pack. Oh, no, Chloe, you turned around when you could have kept going for the health pack. Yep. Sniper boom! Congratulations! Spiritomb spaced out and missed the whole battle royale. Rip. It do be like that sometimes. Hey, congrats, Sniper Boom. You now have like a metric fuck ton of coins. Yeah, it's 500. It's a lot. I don't really think there's any I haven't really looked into what the use for the coins is. I'm pretty sure I made stuff free to get, but I also don't really know what there is to get and do, and I haven't like messed around with it more. So this is pretty much just the same as it was last night, minus the fact that I added up to Gen 5. So I'm gonna have some more tea, cold tea. Mostly, I just know from Shawningham streams that you can buy accessories. Yeah, I was like kind of trying to look at that last night. I did not figure it out because I was like very tired. Ooh, Larry streamed 10 p.m. Oh, is he streaming at 10 p.m. instead of his usual 8boy11? Hold on, I gotta look at this. Because he did not talk with us today. Oh, maybe he did. 10 p.m. stream time work if we do that. Yeah, I'll be there. Sorry, I've got mod duties. He's doing Mario Sports. So maybe, I guess he's gonna play the new Mario Golf game. Oh, but also he drew all the stuff for it. Oh, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I am not an artist. You will not see any art on my channel. I feel like if / when I hit affiliate, I know Smoothtab, I did ask you about your emotes and such. I feel like I'm probably not going to like want to spend a lot of money until I like potentially make money, and I'm also like not streaming to make money, but also it would be nice if I could make money, you know. But not even one MS Paint art on your channel. See, I can't even, I'm not even good at MS Paint. I tried so like the icon that I have for my Discord, which drop in that ! Discord in a second. The icon that I have for the Discord is one that M made for me, which was like very lovely of them to do, because I have no art skills whatsoever. I tried making like a very shitty like MS Paint banner that I was gonna set as the icon, and it looked so bad, y'all. It looked so fucking ugly. And was like, I can make something nicer for you. I was like, yes, please. Because it looked so bad. And so yeah, I really don't have any MS Paint skills, because I was looking at like, oh, maybe I could make some like banners for the what are they called? The like panels for my channel. And I was like, I don't know how to do that to make it look nice. Like, if I do it, it's gonna look like a 5-year-old did it, you know? Like... So I don't have any art yet. If I do, and if / when I have, like, emotes / banners / art on my channel, I would like it to be from, like, paying the people who are good at art for making art for me, because, artists deserve to make money for their art if they're good at art, and like, you know, even if they're bad at art and they make art and they're trying to do it for a living, they should make money from it anyway. But I don't know anyone who's bad at art. All of my friends who do art are good at art. But yeah, I would like I would like to like look around, because I have a few artist friends. So like Smoothtab, I know you make emotes and stuff. I have some other friends who like make emotes and stuff. I think it would be, oh, is Nightbot not, isn't it dual, not attack? I don't know. But yeah, I would like to like actually commission people for art if I'm going to have art. I don't, because I just like, I don't know, I want my friends to be paid for things if they're gonna be putting in the labor to make it, you know? But that's just me. Chloe, you got it. But yeah, we'll see eventually. I feel like also, I have to like think about in terms of like branding or whatever, you know? Um, like if I have like emotes, I don't know if I want emotes of like my face, you know? Like I think I would prefer to have like two Pokemon emotes or something like that, you know? An emote of Hermes mayhaps. But I don't know. It's that's a problem to deal with later when I like actually hit affiliate. You can always get a mascot. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, I don't know, like what cause like the idea that we came up with was like the friend den, and I will give that name, um, I'll give that name credit to Sass because Sass came up with that when I was like, well, I call everyone friend, like maybe it could be something like that, and Sass came up with friend den, and I was like, that's amazing, I like that. So we went with that, but I don't have any like like mascot ideas in mind, you know? Um, that's just me. You triggered a Nightbot there, Chloe. Um, but yeah, so that's a whole thing. We'll come to that when we get it. BRB ordering Domino's, no problem, Jen. Um, that's funny because we were literally just talking about Domino's last night. Get lava cakes, Jen. Do it. It may be 11 in the morning for you. But get some fucking lava cakes. Do they even make their desserts like that early? I mean, I guess it's like 11 a.m. and then like by the time you would receive the food, it would be like probably almost noon. Um, do they like make their desserts for lunch? That's a good question. Yeah, we were talking about pizza last night. Now we're talking about pizza again today. Y'all make me want pizza. What did I eat today? I ate mostly just snacks. I haven't eaten any like real food today that I should. But I don't have anything that I want to eat. Actually, what I've been meaning to do is I've been eating a lot of eggs recently, and I'm kind of starting to get tired of them. And so I was like, maybe I should just like hard boil them because they're like about to expire, and like that's a way to like make them last better longer. I guess I don't know. Pretty sure they're all ours. Ooh, very nice. I've been eating gummy worms. Ooh, which gummy worms, Chloe? Like what flavor? What's your favorite flavor of gummy worms? This is an important question. I ate pizza and ramen. Don't talk to me about ramen. I want ramen so bad. I've been wanting to get ramen so fucking bad. Like all quarantine, all pandemic. I haven't had like my favorite ramen places since like February of 2020. And I tried ordering from a local ramen place like by my house lately. Not lately. What am I saying? I tried ordering from a ramen place like some number of months ago. Like delivery. And it was like very boring. It was like super boring ramen. I love hard-boiled eggs with salt. Fuck yeah. Hard-boiled eggs with salt are like such an easy snack and just feel like good for you. My roommate gets one of those meal box subscriptions, and I don't know if we're doing that tonight or if I need to make a food. Ooh, yeah, I've considered doing like a meal box subscription because like planning the problem is I don't really like cook a lot though, and I'm not good at like planning meals at all. So that's like a tough thing for me. I'm like, that would probably help me a lot, but also, you know, I have like a lot of dietary restrictions, so I don't know how good like meal services are at that. Um, I bought a clearance ramen shirt yesterday. Oh yeah, is that the one that you sent me a snap of, Chloe? That shirt was cute. Um, but yeah, I want good ramen. Like the ramen place that I ordered from the last time I tried ordering ramen. Um, it was like a very simple ramen, which is like kind of what I prefer. But if you have like simple ingredients, you need your broth needs to be like bomb as fuck. Like you need to have really good broth if your ramen is just like a simple ramen. And the broth was like super underwhelming. It was like very disappointing. um, I gotta head out now. Good luck with the spirit boy. Thanks, Zoe. Have fun slash good luck slash good night. Thank you for coming and hanging with us for a bit. Probably we'll talk to you soon. Oop, this goes in here. But yeah, have a good rest of your night. Low-key, I'm happy that I don't know any of the people I'm living with next year because I don't have to split meals so I can live off of leftovers. Yeah, um, living with new people is always kind of like scary, but I've like kind of lived with people that I know, and like we didn't share anything. Like it was very much like everyone's stuff was their own stuff, and there was no mixing or sharing unless specifically asked, and the asking was like very rare. Um, but it was like very clear that there was like, okay, there are people with allergies here, and there are people with like very specific food tastes, and like don't fuck with that, you know? Uh, I like being able to split meals with people since I don't have to cook every night. See, if I was living with friends and it was like, hey, we could like take turns cooking dinner and then like have a bunch of leftovers and we could like meal prep together, just like have dinner together. Like that would be super nice. Um, I would enjoy that, and I feel like I would enjoy cooking more if it was like for other people, um, and not just like myself. But I don't. I like I eat a lot of like frozen meals, and I cook like very very basic things. Um, I'm not stuck eating the same soup for a whole week. Yeah, see that is a problem. Like I get into eating the same shit like for an entire week, and then it's like very boring. I love Peyton, but I'd make a single serving of something and she'd want to split it. Yeah, that happens. I like the only times I really like shared meals with my friends when they weren't living where I'm living currently, um, is we would specifically plan to like do like a brunch day together or something where we would all go out, we would like split the cost for ingredients, we would come back and each person would cook each like separate part of the meal to then put it all together, and then we would share it all. So like one person would be on waffle duty, the other person would be on egg duty, the other person would be on bacon duty, um, and then we would like serve it up and share it, you know, and that was like super nice. We only did that a few times in the like very long amount of time that I was like living with friends, you know. Um, but yeah, it's like sometimes it's just like nice to like make a meal for someone and like share it with them. Um, and I haven't really gotten to do that much, and I feel like it'd be nice. Like, I own a crock pot, but it's like a mini crock pot, so I don't really use it because um, like it fucks up all my like recipes that I know, because then I have to like change the amount, and I don't know like how to do that so that it'll fit. So I just like really don't use it, which is like sad. Um, if I had like a regular size crock pot, then I would definitely make use of it way more. Um, but like cooking is hard and it takes time, and a crock pot is like so nice to be able to just like not have to think about it, you know? But I like me living here right now, I eat a lot of like frozen meals, which um I'm like very sick of, and it's tough because of my dietary restrictions, but I do need to like be better about eating like good meals and like I should be cooking more. I just don't. It's just a lot of work. So yeah, I feel like it would be a different story if I was like actually like sharing food with someone, you know? But that's just me. That's just how I feel about it. Like I was literally talking with them earlier about like this like Em was complaining about like vacuuming and cooking. And I was like, oh well, I could like if I'm your trophy husband, like I'll do all the chores and all like the cooking and cleaning for you. Um if I don't have a job, you know. I used to eat a lot of frozen stuff, but we never have freezer space now. Yeah, it's tough. Because like I'm in a house with just two other people. But there should be a third roommate, and he did leave a lot of stuff in the freezer. Like he still pays rent, but he's not living here anymore. Like he's in a different state with his family because of COVID. But he's still paying rent here because he's still making money off of his job, and like I don't know, it's a whole thing. Um, but he like left stuff like in the freezer and like the cabinet space. So there's like not as much freezer room as I would like. Um, but I eat a lot of frozen stuff, like frozen like pastas and frozen like turkey and mashed potatoes and like enchiladas and shit like that. Which is hard because I'm not supposed to eat a lot of like dairy, and I'm not supposed to eat like tomato sauce stuff, and that is a lot of what is in frozen meals. um, but I'm very glad that like I was able to get vaccinated and my parents are vaccinated, um, and so I'm seeing them like multiple times a week now, and they are feeding me while I'm there. So that's like super nice, and um, I'm very grateful for that because then I don't have to worry about like, okay, how am I like, what am I gonna eat today? What am I gonna eat tomorrow? Like I'm going over there tomorrow, and I'll be there until like Sunday probably, and I know that I won't have to worry about meals for the whole time that I'm there, you know. So that'll be nice. But like my mom will text me and she'll be like, when are you coming so we know what we want to do for dinner? Like, what do you want for dinner? And I'm like, someone's cooking for me. I don't have to worry about my meals. It's like so nice. Um, so like I'm very appreciative of that because I also don't like particularly enjoy cooking a lot. Like I said, I would enjoy it more if it was like for somebody. Um, but I just I don't know. I like I I I enjoy like baking kind of, but I also just never have like the time and energy for baking. Um and like baking is not a necessity like in the way that cooking is. Like yes, you're baking food, but it's like sweets, and I don't need sweets, but I do need meals, so I don't bake very often. I bake for like if I'm going to like a party or something, and they're like, bring bring food because it's a potluck. I'm like, I can bake like cookies or cupcakes or something. Um, but I'm not like in my day-to-day life. I'm not like, what will I bake next? Like I'm not like a baker. Um, but I do once in a blue moon want to like bake cookies or cupcakes or whatever. I just don't. But like my parents like a few Christmases ago bought me like silicone like muffin trays to like make cupcakes in because they want me to bake for them when I'm visiting them so that they can have sweets. um but yeah, I just like I would love to bake more if I like had the time and energy and resources to bake more often. I have to return to work now. I might see y'all in Larry's. Sure. No worries, Chloe. Thank you for stopping by. Good luck with work. See you in Larry's maybe. And he's streaming and like, yeah, I might go until Larry starts streaming. I might raid him. I don't know. We'll see. Because there were some people that I did want to raid today, and I wasn't sure how long I would be going. And he is streaming like an hour earlier than I thought he would be streaming. So yeah, he'll be on in like 45 minutes. I feel like, yeah, I feel like we might end up raiding Larry, but we'll see. We are just simply vibing today. But yeah, have fun with work. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I feel like I should, well, I'll probably make dinner, like, as Larry starts streaming, because we should have other mod coverage there. I feel like there's been a lot of streams lately where it's just been, me modding, which has been, like, kind of stressful and a lot to deal with. I'll try to be at Larry's stream, but my ability to focus might shut down. Yeah. I totally know what that's like. Yeah, it's like, like, my attention span is also really dependent on, like, what the game being played is and stuff, and it sounds like he's gonna be playing that new Mario Golf game, and I feel like my attention span is just not gonna be there. Like, at all. That game looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that there was, like, a Mii sports game, like a Wii sports game, like, for golf way back in the day? I might be wrong there, but I feel like I'm remembering something like that. But I just, like, simply do not care about golf, and, like, putting a Nintendo character spin on it, like, doesn't make it more interesting to me. But yeah, we'll see. Is this a Seb? Oh, hey, Bert! What's going on? How's it going? How's your night going? I haven't actually seen Mario Golf yet. Yeah, so I saw a little bit of it because Achievement Hunter did, like, a couple streams of it. They did a stream for, I think GeForce, and they did their own stream, and I fell asleep watching the GeForce stream last night because they cut it to a Let's Play and posted it to the Rooster Teeth website, so I was, like, watching that and I fell asleep. Hello. Aw, hi Bert. How's your day been? How's your night going? We were just talking about, like, Larry's going live in, like, 45 minutes, so I'll probably be ending then. Your night is going well, see, it's very cool, very cool. Yeah, we were just talking about, like, food and stream stuff. I'm glad to hear your night is going well. We're simply vibing today. I'm continuing the Spiritomb hunt, that we started last night. Food is good, stream is good. Yeah. I was trying to think of, what I'll eat for dinner. I got whacked. Yes. Trying to think of what I'll eat for dinner, because I'll probably need to make something, like, as Larry starts streaming. You got fucking yeeted. Yeah, oh, also, I learned last night that I can, like, I can just, like, pick people up and throw them. Like, I love it. It's great. I'm like this. I've barely scratched the surface of. Oh God. Bert has become Wailord. Amazing. Yeah, we were we were trying to figure out. I know, like, I also don't mind that Wailord is that big. Like, that's not that bad to me. You know, Wailord. Oh my god, Wailord's jump animation is so cute. Yeah, people were suggesting last night that I should, like, make Wailord more expensive so that people don't, like, all try to be Wailord and, like, take up all the screen. It's not that big. I don't mind that much. The dance too. Yeah, it's very cute. But yeah, last night I was bummed because I tried to load gens 1 through 3 and for some reason the 3rd gen didn't work, so we were limited to only Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon. I was on a mission to clear me from the screen though. I want to see. Wow! Look at you go, Bert! Look at you go! Whoa! I love that I can pick people up. That, to me, that is my, like, favorite part. That I can just, like, do shit. It's so good. But yeah, fucking... It's very distracting. We learned this last night. Kira was very sweet and bought me stream avatars, which I thanked her a million times for, but I was like, this is like a game within a game and it's like very distracting. But I love it. These guys in here. But yeah, I'm kind of glad actually that Larry is starting like an hour earlier than I thought he was gonna start today because I didn't want to be streaming for terribly long. So this is nice. I'm gonna break 100, and he'll stream at like a slightly earlier time, and that means that I won't be up super late, like modding for him. It's great. I think you'll get used to it. All the NATO boys in this inventory, yeah. Yeah, the main reason I haven't got stream avatars is because it looks like a lot of work. Ooh, Magikarps. Yeah, I was like trying to look through it last night, like while I was streaming. I was like, this is so confusing. I don't know what to do about this. But it was like, it's not bad. It's just a lot, and like getting it. I feel like getting it set up like while I was streaming last night was a bit tough because I was worried. I was just like, I wanted to not have the people in my chat be bored, but I wanted to set it up, and I was like panicking trying to do it as quickly as I possibly could, and it's just like too much pressure for me. Because as an art streamer, I'd be like, oh, can I make characters? And it'd be downhill from there. Oh yeah. Preparing for the Larold. Oh, Ludicolo, very nice. We actually just, I just traded away a Ludicolo a little bit ago. To one of our new followers. Because they were trying to complete their Pokedex. Kinda like Sean. Yeah, exactly. We were talking about that a little bit ago, that like Sean draws his own like accessories and stuff. But yeah, I'll have to like look into all that. I did like a little bit of looking into it last night, but I didn't do very much of a deep dive because I was tired and I wanted to stop dealing with it. Probably similar to Sean, but I'd want to make different characters, not just all the same army with just outfits. Army of Frogoos could be interesting though. Oh my god, yes, you should do it. Indeed. Oh, Bert, is that like the Twitch icon? Like what it was? Who is that man's? Who have you become? The standard block man. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was like a default pack that it came with, and then I downloaded all the Pokemon stuff separately. And I think I added Stitch as an option. Wait, I want to see if I can make myself into a Stitch. Well, I'm glad that Stream Avatar seems to be working for you guys, because last night like Kira was having issues with it. Okay, now I should be Stitch. Yeah, oh my god, I'm fucking huge. I am become Frogu. It's a whole new Pokemon. Look how, why is Stitch so big? Big boy Stitch. Yep. That's so funny. I was not expecting Stitch to be so large. There should be multiple other Stitches in there, so I don't know why it's just this only just this default one. Bert is back to Bert is back to that. Let's see, is Pumpkaboo? Pumpkaboo's not available. I think that's Gen 6. I'm gonna go back to being Bulbasaur. Oh my god. The double Stitch. Yeah, Wailord is like fucking gigantic. Stitch eats his vegetables, so he big. Yeah, he do. It's just so silly. I love it. Okay, see, I overfilled again. I always do this. Alright. I used to make shimejis, though, which is similar to stream avatars, but they hang out on your computer screen. Oh. I'm not familiar with that, and I probably also pronounced it wrong. That sounds very fun, though. I should stream with the annoying goose someday. Oh my gosh, yeah. Do it. Desktop goose. I also love, I just like stuff like that, where it's like you can, like, have your own little dude hanging out, like, on your screen and stuff, and you get to, like, mess around with it. I love shit like that. I have never heard the pronunciation to know it. I always see it in writing. Okay, so then I'm not dumb and mispronouncing it. It's just a big question mark of how it's pronounced. Like, whenever I see a word I don't know, I'm like, I'm probably bungling this, but I'm just gonna go for it anyway, and then just, like, ask for clarification on how to say it. But that's fun. That sounds cool. Yeah, I like, stuff like that is like, oh, I wish I knew how to do stuff like that, but also I'm just, like, too lazy to learn. Shimeji. See, I would think it's like Shimeji, but I do not know. Can also, like, grab your browser window and throw them off screen. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds like the annoying goose thing that Bert was talking about. That's the way we say it in Brazil anyway. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I'm sure the pronunciation might also just be different across, like, regions, but I do not know. My tea is so cold. Yeah. It's probably similar to Desktop Goose, but just different characters. Yeah, I would be sure. Slap that ass! Oh, hey! Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going? How is your day / night / time? Yeah. Bert is our resident Brazilian. Yeah, what time is it for you right now, Bert? Right, you're like +4 hours from me, right? Is it like almost 11:30 p.m. for you? We getting close to 100. Yeah, we are. I'm also just, like, so bad at, like, upping the counter. 23, 26. Yeah, so that is right. That is 11, almost 11:30 for you. We were just talking about it's almost 7:30 p.m. here. Yay, same, Smitav. You are, yeah, you're like on the West Coast-ish, right? But not here, not the same area as me, but you're just like on the side of the world in the same, like, region that I am. Yes. Yeah, we were like having a conversation the other night about like military time, even though it's just like your standard 24-hour clock, and the fact that Americans call it military time for like no fucking reason. I'm from Argentina. Good luck this Saturday. Oh, what's this Saturday? Is it like a football thing? Oh, neat. I'm barely watching the cup. Yes, that to me that sounds like sports. I do not know anything about sports, but I support you in your sports watching endeavors. That's very cool though. Um, yeah, I heard there were like a lot of soccer slash football slash whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's a soccer cup that's going on. Okay, I figured. Um, is it like it's not the World Cup, right? Yeah, I'm not a sports guy. Who do you support, Argentina or Brazil? Um, I support both equally. It's America's Cup. It's a football cup. Okay. Um, I know. Yeah. See, I don't know enough about football slash soccer. Oh yeah, you're at 100. I didn't up that enough. Um, I don't really know much. But it's I used to work at a sports bar, like many years ago, and that very frequently we would have like soccer slash football, um, on the screen, and it was the big like World Cup. That's the big soccer one. Um, that I remember was like a really big thing. Um, Not sure if any teams from North America are in. Maybe it's Latin America exclusive. Hmm, I do not know. Who says I'm an agent of chaos? Yes. uh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just no, it's South America exclusive because COVID moved the something tournament so Mexico can't compete. Oh, that sucks. Um, Maybe that sucks. I don't know. I can't. My opinion is probably not very valid here, as someone who like doesn't really understand the intricacies of what's happening there. Um, Yay, Bert won the jump thing. Um, yeah, that like makes sense. Oh, CONCACAF is your region. Okay. Again, yeah, I don't know these things. Um, as far as sports go, like sometimes I watch a baseball if like the Dodgers are like about to win the World Series or whatever, but I really like I'm just really not into sports, and I feel like working at a sports bar made me dislike sports more. um but that's cool. Excuse me. I'm okay. I'm good. But yeah, I just don't know much about sports, and um I'm just not a sports guy. I'll just leave it at that. Um, it was very interesting to work at a sports bar and like see um the way that people like show up for their like teams and different sports, and the way that different fans are and stuff. I was gonna watch hockey with my roommate, but there were issues to stream it and too many COVID cases to go to a sports bar. Aw, that sucks. Yeah. Hockey is like pretty cool. I remember uh like when we would have hockey on at the sports bar, that it was always like the people who came in to watch it were like pretty fucking chill considering the violence of hockey. But I know how important hockey is up in like Canada and stuff. Goose says M Goose Jacques. I love the goose. The goose is so good. Um but yeah, fucking hockey's pretty sick. I remember when I worked at that sports bar, one of the servers, I like had a huge crush on one of the servers that worked there. And he was like pretty into hockey, so I like kind of pretended to care about hockey enough. Like, I wasn't like, ooh, yeah, I'm a hockey fan. I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Tell me about hockey. And he would just talk about hockey, and I'd be like, okay. um, so the USA and Canada are a few of the countries that's not the majority that play football. Yeah, like, we have football players here, but it's, like, definitely, like, the big sport cultural thing is football. Like American football. Like, of all the sports that we have, and we play all of them, it's like American football is like the big sport. um, I liked my local team growing up, but they ain't gonna be streamed anywhere. Aw. Um, yeah, that sucks when like the team that you support is like a really small team. Um, and then it's like no one knows or cares about them. That is always crappy. But yeah, I used to like play sports back in the day, so like as far as sports go, well, I played sports. I played a little bit of volleyball very briefly. Um, and I played softball. So I know a lot about baseball. So like as far as sports go, I know the most about baseball. So like if there's a game that I have to watch, it would be a baseball game because then at least I like understand what's going on. I will look up if I could somehow integrate the desktop goose with the stream somehow. You can try. Like my dad is super into basketball. He supports the Lakers because we're in Los Angeles. And he like took me to Lakers games when I was a kid, and I was like, I could not give a fuck about any of this. But then I would be taken to Dodgers games, and I would be like, I understand what's happening here, so I it's not as boring to me, you know? But you do have the greatest women football league, do we? I was not aware of that. Like, in America, women's sports are, like, grossly neglected. Which is, like, super unfortunate. But, like, that's really cool to hear if we have, like, the greatest women football league. Seb, I help you with shiny. I have become NATO boy. Do it. Yes, do it. Yeah, we should have gens 1 through 5. I'm bummed because I was hoping that they would have all 8 gens, but they do not. Yep, you have a local Messi. Oh, do we? I'm familiar with that name. That's like that's the big soccer guy. He's very popular, and I am familiar with that name vaguely. And you won the world champion a few times. Oh, that's very cool. See, these are things that I just like don't know because I just don't pay attention to sports. But that sounds very cool. Yeah, I just remember when I think it was the World Cup was on. God, what year was that? That must have been like 2014, maybe? I just remember it was like a huge fucking deal. Like everybody, like the bar was like full of people who were just there to watch football. But the bane of my existence was always American football. Like the people who would come into the bar at like 9 a.m. and the bar would be like at capacity. Like people would be lining up before we even opened, and then we would be like full, and I would have to like man the door and like stop people from entering because we would be like at the building's capacity for people to be there. Alex Morgan doesn't ring a bell. That shows you how probably disjointed I am from sports, because that name does not sound familiar to me. If I saw a picture, maybe, like, because sometimes I just like see sports things come up on my Twitter, and I'm like, cool, a sport thing, and I just keep scrolling. So it's possible that maybe like if I saw their face, that I would maybe be like, oh, yes, I've maybe seen this person before. But the name doesn't ring a bell, no. But yeah, it's just very, like, I'm very disjointed from sports. Like, none of my immediate friend group, or my family is into, like, sports super big, especially, like, soccer. Like, no one I know is into soccer. I had a childhood friend growing up who was into soccer because her dad was from England, and so he was super into soccer, and so like she played soccer, and her brother played soccer, but I just, yeah, I don't know anything. What about Kobe Bryant? Okay, yes, I know about Kobe Bryant. Yes. I know, like, LeBron James and Kobe Bryant and, like, obviously, like, Shaq and, there was a point in time a couple years ago where I knew some of the Dodgers players' names, but now I really don't anymore. Because I really only cared about it for the World Series. But yeah, I'm like kind of familiar with some of the Lakers players. Um, like the big ones, obviously, like Kobe Bryant is huge. um, but yeah, because my dad is super into the Lakers. Um, Man, the disrespect to the world about not playing football. It's like not using the metric system. Yeah, it does not make sense to me why America does not use the metric system. And also the Fahrenheit versus Celsius thing, like as someone who grew up using Fahrenheit, like it makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to the rest of the world because I can be like, "Oh, yes, it's 100 degrees today versus it's 99 degrees today." And like to me, the degree doesn't make much of a difference. And then you get people in the rest of the world using Celsius and like you guys use like point degrees and like that to me is confusing, but like surely yes, that's confusing to me because I grew up using Fahrenheit. You know what I mean? Um but it's like super annoying to me that yeah, we don't use the metric system. So when people talk about like metric measurements, I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, and it's stupid that I don't know what you're talking about because I should, but I don't. Because America is dumb. um, but yeah, that's like, it's such a thing. Like the way that America functions, the rest of the world, America is borked as fuck. Um, America is borked as fuck, and I I think America is just as dumb as the rest of the world thinks America is dumb. It's easy to pass from Fahrenheit to Celsius, just Fahrenheit minus 32 divided by 180 times 100? Is that what the thing is? As a Celsius user, I have never paid attention to the decimal point. Is that not important though? um, because I feel like when I'm looking at like Fahrenheit, if we're looking at like 72 degrees Fahrenheit to like 74 degrees Fahrenheit, like that to me is the difference of like, do I need a light jacket? Or can I just go out in like a short sleeve t-shirt and be fine? You know? Um, for me, the two measures that most confuse me are the inch/feet and fluid ounces. Fluid ounces also confuse me. So I don't know if that's a lack of use there. Inch/feet do make sense to me. What doesn't make sense to me is like yards. Yards don't make any sense to me at all. Pardon me for yawning. My computer has the temperature right now and it's just 21°C. See, I don't know if that's warm or cold. I'm pretty sure that's like pretty nice temperature, right? Like, but I'm not sure. For some things, you need to be paying attention to the decimals. Most things, so you don't need to. Body temperature, decimals might be important. Yeah. Well, decimals are important also with body temperature when you're looking at Fahrenheit, right? Because, like, Fahrenheit temperature for here is 98.6 is, like, what you're supposed to be at, even though that can, like, vary. But, like, if you have a fever, the difference between, like a 99.2 fever and a 99.8 fever is like a huge difference. It translates to around 69 Fahrenheit. Nice. I just look up the conversion on Google. Yeah, see, the fact that I have so many people that I'm friends with who aren't American, usually if I'm going to be talking about something in Fahrenheit or inches, or whatever, I will look that up myself and provide like the Fahrenheit and the Celsius so that I can see what it is in comparison, that I'm not just giving it in Celsius, because like that's confusing to me, but then I don't want my friend to be confused and have to look it up themselves, you know what I mean? So that's a whole thing. It's like, it's interesting to me like how these things work. I'm just gonna like write these things off. That's the one thing I can like for Fahrenheit temperature, it could be 69. Most people I know who use Fahrenheit just say that, and I gotta look it up all the time. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like if you're talking with someone who doesn't use the same measurement system that you are using, like I feel like personally it's just common courtesy to like do the translation yourself and provide both numbers. That's just me though. Most people, what did I say? I tried to do that in reverse, but they just misunderstood that it was very hot out. Oh. Okay, I'm back and without Domino's. Oh no! What happened to your Domino's, Jen? Has it not been delivered yet, or did you like change your mind, or did they like ruin the pizza? What happened? Give us the details. I need to know the pizza saga. And we're also, Jen, I don't remember if you were here when we were talking about this, but I'm probably going to be wrapping in the next like 10 minutes. As soon as my streamer Larry starts streaming, I'm going to be switching over to him instead, so I probably will just raid him as soon as he goes live, because I need to be there for mod things. Why the inch feet system kind of bugs me a little. My height is inexact. It's between 5'4" and 5'5". Yeah, that makes sense. The order system is down for me, so I ordered KFC for my family. Hey, at least I got to say goodbye. Yay. KFC's good. Fried chicken very different than pizza. But KFC pretty tasty. Oh yeah, thank you for the hug. Yeah, we are, you're 6'6". Slap, that is very tall. I'm jealous. Can I have some of your height, please? I am 5'3", which is average for a person of my assigned gender at birth. But as someone who is non-binary, that is sadly very short. I was a basketball player. Very nice. I am too short for most settings. Like I'm just a short, very short person. I am a small boy. Yes. It is quite unfortunate. All of the people in my, what is the average NB height? I swear to God, most non-binary folk that I know are at least 5'6", 5'7", or taller. And I'm like, why did you get all the height? All of the people in my family are, not very tall. I don't have anyone in my family who's particularly tall. My mom is the same height as I am. My brother and my dad are like 5'10", 5'11", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11". I don't remember how tall they are, but they're like somewhere in that range. So that is like, that's considered average for men, right? But like, people consider that short. People consider men under 6 foot short, which is just dumb to me. Because to me, that's tall. As someone who's 5'3", that's tall to me. I'm 5'2", everyone taller than me. I'm just a little bit taller than you then. Oh, talking about non-binary, can I ask you, do you need to change the is/are if it is they, them? Yeah, so you would say like, they are a cool person. They are that. You know, does that make sense to me? So you treat it as if the person is plural, like the way that you like change the grammar. Yeah, I prefer he, him pronouns. I'm cool with they, them if people need to like default to that, or if they don't know how to refer to me. Like, I'm cool with they, them. This is like a new thing for me. That I'm still like workshopping my pronouns every now and then, but I'm cool with they, them. He, him is preferred, but like I don't care if you do either, you know. But yeah, it's I'm glad you asked because I don't mind talking about it. I'm one off. There we go. And how do you call a they them brother or sister? Um, I just say sibling. Yeah. Like that is the default. I think uh some people do come up with like special words like particular to their case. I just go for sibling. Um, like it would be weird to me to have my brother call me his brother. So I just prefer like yeah, like sibling. Like this is my sibling Seb. Yeah, my first thought is sibling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, some people do come up with like specific terms. They're like, I don't like, I'm not comfortable with being called this. I would prefer if you called me this, or like, hey, how about this term? I think this is cool. Why don't you call me this? But yeah, I'm just cool with like sibling. Um, as someone who is non-binary, I sometimes prefer like gender neutral terms, and sometimes I do prefer like more masculine terms. Um, so I like it depends on like what the thing is. Like you'll notice me calling myself like a boy and a guy and a dude and a man a lot. Um, Even though I obviously am not extremely masculine, but it's just like what I prefer. So that's just me. But obviously it is different for people individually. Um, so I feel like it's good to like default to the like gender neutral if you're talking to someone who you know uses they them pronouns slash is non-binary slash whatever. Um, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know. Downloaded the desktop Goose mod program. First one available, Acid Goose. Description, Goose but on drugs. Oh no. That sounds like a lot, bird. I know nibbling is used in to replace nephew and niece. Yeah, I have heard that as well. Um, I think, and like nibbling is like people will say like, oh well, like gender neutral terms like these didn't exist before, but like nibbling is the actual like gender neutral term for like nephew niece. Like it's been a thing for like years and years and years. I am curious and afraid. Oh no, Bert. um, but yeah, it's like there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of like people like the thing that I love about language is that language evolves over time, and people are always coming up with new terms and new phrases, and that is just how gender works. That's just how language works. Like people come up with words, and then it becomes a part of language. Um, Bert keeps winning all the games. I know, Bert. Gosh, you are like a pro at this. Um, but it's just like I don't know. It's just like fascinating to me that like even take the word yeet for example. We've used the word yeet here like a bunch tonight because of the game that we're playing right now. Like yeet was not a word that was a part of people's lexicons until a few years ago. Like, and now it's like people use yeet as a verb. It used to be just like a thing that you would be like yeet as you threw something, but now yeet has been turned into a verb, and it's just a part of people's dialects and like not dialects, like lexicons and like vocabulary, and that to me is just like so interesting. um, you could say I'm a piece of clothing that could be a real jumper. Boo. Where's Sass? He's supposed to be the pun maker here. In other languages, we have articles per gender, masculine or feminine in most Latin languages. Yeah. I took Spanish when I was in high school, and that was like a really big thing, was like gender terms, and I know that has been oh, Max Solander, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. I appreciate you so much. I am so sorry that I'm going to be wrapping up here soon and shortly. um but thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys doing tonight? How was your stream? What were you playing? Let me know. Let me do a little like shout out thing here. Max Lander. Let me make sure I'm spelling that correctly. There we go. I hope I did that correctly. I'm a newbie streaming, but hi everyone, welcome in. We were just talking about the nuances of gendered language. Yeah, my name is Seb. We are shiny hunting for Spiritomb right now. I will probably be wrapping up in the next, like, slightly under 10 minutes. But thank you so much for popping in, and hope you guys are having a good night or day, or whatever time it is for you. we're just chatting about stuff. We're talking about uh let me read back through chat a little bit. You can add neutral articles in some languages like Russian or German. Yep. Yeah, we have had oh, Faye Ren, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, like some languages are like kind of allow that, and I know some folks in some languages are pushing to create the new ability to have terms be gender neutral in that sort of way. So that, yeah, that's very cool. But yeah, hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well. We're just vibing. We're just talking. Everything is super chill. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. we're just, yeah, we're just chatting as things come about. But yeah, appreciate the raid, appreciate the follows. You guys are very cool. Looks like Larry is live. Okay, I will give it a few more minutes just so everyone who just popped in can like have a little time to like get settled here before I go and take it over to Larry. But yeah, that is I'll give a few minutes. Larry always is like a couple minutes late starting. Oh, GK Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you very much. Welcome in. While y'all are here, I will drop a link to my Discord because I'm still new at streaming. I'm still new at having a Discord. I also have a Twitter. You can see when I go live because I will be tweeting about it / posting about it in the Discord. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. Oh, Morin R_R. Can I just call you Morin? Is that okay? Let me know. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Oh my gosh. Parasol. Thank you so much for the follow. You guys are so sweet. Someone rated me before I ended stream, and then I rated you, and now we go to someone else. Yep. that is exactly how that works on Twitter. Oh, Max Solander, thank you so much. Appreciate you very much. Did I just up my counter? I don't think I did. I'm gonna up this by 5. There we go. That is very cool of you. I appreciate you rating so much. The raid train keeps going. That is exactly how that works. I don't know how many times I've like been a part of a streamer's like raid party, and we raid someone who's ending, and then they raid someone who's ending, and it just goes on forever and ever and ever. But yeah, I will give it another minute or two, and then we are going to go raid my boy Larry. I mod for him. He's super cool. He's a variety streamer, and it's a great community. But I appreciate you guys raiding me here tonight. That is super sweet. You guys are my second raid ever. But yeah, why don't we, because I just hatched that batch, let me save quickly, and then why don't we do a little battle royale, and then we'll throw it over to Larry. So sorry, Jen, I'm ignoring your duel so that we can do a battle royale instead. But here we go. This is for 500 gold, I believe. So I'm just gonna put all my attention here because I'm done with the game. Oh, as long as I don't die first, that's all I care about. Oh no, Nightbot is gonna win, certainly. Yeah, Nightbot, we had to like specifically make a command so that people could fight Nightbot separately. If Nightbot wins, I will laugh because Nightbot is a menace, actually. Great, you seem very nice. I'll probably try to raid you again. Hopefully next time you won't be ending stream. Oh, that's so nice. I appreciate that very much. I will go ahead and follow you as well because you seem very nice. But oh my god, Nightbot wins. Of course Nightbot wins. That is just how that works. Nightbot with the scoop. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that Nightbot ruined all of our hopes and dreams, I'm going to pull up little raidy thing, and we are going to raid Larry so that I can get to modding like a good mod. So let's see. Let me go to my, where's my stream manager? I'm just bungling my way through through all of this, you guys. So appreciate you hanging on for me. Here we go. So we can raid channel, and we are going to go to me Larry. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So yes, we are gonna be I can't speak tonight. But yes, I'm going to be raiding Larry, who is an awesome dude. We love him very much. I mod for him. He's very cool. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for all the follows. I will be back here streaming maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. I'm gonna say probably Monday, but again, appreciate y'all so much. And hopefully everyone has a nice night. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm glad we got through a little bit more Spiritomb. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye!